Hello, successful and powerful manifestors. So, let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is Valentine's Day. The most triggering day of the year for people manifesting a specific person. And we just got out of the holidays, which is the most triggering time of the year. I know people want to have their specific person with them on Christmas and then New Year's Eve, celebrating the new year with their specific person. And just when you finally get past that, you're hit with Valentine's Day. And I was just like that too, where I was trying to manifest a specific person before the holidays so I can spend the holidays with them. Or I felt like, I really wanted to spend the holidays with them. And I felt really sad when they weren't, I wasn't spending it with them. And it made me miss them even more. And I would think, oh, this is another year where I could have been with them. We could have had like memories together for this year. And because you want to have as many years as possible with them, right? And it's normal, first of all, it's normal to feel that way, especially if you're new to manifesting, if you haven't been working on your power, your manifesting power, your self-concept, and if you don't really know and understand who you are. And because if you're manifesting, you should know that this is for life. This is not something that we just do a technique to manifest our desire or a person and then that's it. This is, now that you know that we're always creating and that we are creators, it's not something that you would want to ever, why would you want to give your power away to something else? So once you really know that you are the operant power, you are the one and only cause and creator, and that it really all depends on you, right? Like what happens, the future you experience, it all depends on you because it's all coming from you, right? So you wouldn't want anyone else to have that power. But once you really know that you're the power, you are the power, and that this is a lifestyle, it doesn't really matter. Again, like, yes, of course you want to spend the holidays with them, but once you know that once you have them, you'll have them as long as you want to have them, that day really doesn't mean anything because they could come in on Christmas and leave before New Year's, or you can spend Valentine's Day with them. You could manifest them and have that date, that romantic date, but then a week later they could be gone because you were only focused on that day. You were only focused on bringing them back. So once I really understood that it's not about the day, it's not about getting, it's not about like, you can manifest Valentine's Day being every day. Like, think about that for a second. Like, why would you care about one day when once you have them, it could be Valentine's Day every day? I bet you didn't think about that, So holidays and birthdays don't confirm or mean anything. They don't confirm anything. Like if they message you on your birthday and you're like, oh, they remembered me. They remembered my birthday. That means I really am special to them. They really do. They do love me. That means they do love me. I used to be like that too. I used to give that meaning to them messaging me um, on my birthday, meaning that, or us spending my birthday together. It means that I do mean something to them. I am special to them. They do love me, right? And while it is true that if they are spending your birthday, that it does mean that they care about you and they want to be with you and that, you matter to them. But it still doesn't mean that you're necessarily committed to them. And it doesn't mean that they want you and only you. Like, they could spend your birthday with you and then go home and then start texting, messaging other people, or still not give you the commitment, the relationship. You want to know that you are manifesting so much more than that. And when you know that you're the boss of your reality and you're the only say so, you should know these things. If you don't know that you are the only one who has free will, the only, let's say, boss, because I've heard someone else say that and I really like that. Like, once you know that you're the boss, what you say goes, then that is how you know that you have them. This is why I say that holidays and birthdays don't confirm anything. And once you get this, like, I wish that I knew this when I first learned about manifestation, because it really would put me in such like a little slump and I would feel so sad. And you have to know, once you really know that nothing and no one else, but more so nothing, because these holidays and these birthdays, we tend to put it on that pedestal of these days confirm who I am. These days confirm what I mean to them, right? Because if you're spending Valentine's Day with them, then um, that means that you're important to them. That means that you're special. That means that they love you. And if they don't, then it means that they don't feel any of those things. And, in a human terms, like, to everyone else, they would say, like, yeah, like, people would agree and will tell you, yeah, that's what that is. But only you can sign off on that. Only you have the power to put that to life or give it death. You decide what you are, not the holidays, not Valentine's Day, not what other people say that means. You do. This is why holidays, birthdays don't mean shit. It doesn't matter. If they didn't message you, you know that you're still important, that you are loved, that you are wanted. You know it regardless of what happened or didn't happen in your 3D. Because they don't say so, and this holiday doesn't say so. Not even my own birthday says so. And the birthday is the one that hits the hardest, doesn't it? Like, when you don't hear anything from them, when they are ghost on your birthday, like, that one really hurts. It's like, especially when they know your birthday. But that's why you can give it the meaning. Like, you know that they are thinking about you. Of course they are. There's nobody like you. What you need to say is, I know that I am loved, wanted, chosen, everyone's top priority, important, cherished, adored, regardless of what's happening. I know it's tempting. I know it feels like you're lying to yourself. I know it feels like wrong, right? It doesn't feel true, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because everything outside of you is a reflection of you. You should know by now that the 3D does not confirm anything for you. And this is something you have to keep training yourself to remind yourself that the 3D doesn't confirm anything. I know that the 3D feels solid, it feels real, it feels like the real world. So we know that the 3D doesn't confirm anything, and you are these things, meaning your self concept, affirmations, whatever it is that you tell yourself, regardless. And don't let them not texting you or calling you on your birthday or Valentine's Day, the holidays, mean that you're not those things now because they didn't reach out to you for Valentine's Day or your birthday or the holidays. It doesn't matter. In this case, we're talking about Valentine's Day, so let me stick to that. So you didn't spend Valentine's Day together, so that means you're not loved and all these things. No, you are loved regardless. Give it the meaning that they are. You know what? Tell yourself that they are trying to get hot for you. They are writing you love letters right now. So when you're feeling triggered, when you're thinking about them, I'm going to post this before Valentine's Day. So every day leading up, and whenever you're seeing this, Valentine's Day, after Valentine's Day, tell yourself that they're writing you love letters. That's why you haven't heard from them. And they're at the gym getting themselves hot for you. That's why they haven't heard from you. Like, make it all about you. If you're thinking about them and missing them, oh my gosh, they are constantly thinking about me, thought transmission. So they're like thinking about me nonstop. Every time you think about them, just like, wow, they are really like, they're like in a fetal position crying over me. Tell yourself that they're the ones missing you. And if you don't feel like it's true, then you need to work on your self-concept. You need to start making it about you and be your own specific person this Valentine's Day. Make it about self-love. Make it about loving on yourself. And you can script if you'd like. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be with them and be in a relationship. You can script your perfect like Valentine's date and script about that, script about your relationship. And remember, but you still want to make it about you. Be your own specific person. Do something that'll make you feel loved, make you feel beautiful. Because no one should be more important than you. You ever see those people that are just so beautiful and they look so magnetic? You can tell that they are obsessed with themselves. You can tell that they love themselves. There's just something so magnetic about that. So that's why you want to put yourself at the very top, because you are the very top. You are the creator of your life. You are the boss of your reality. So make it about you. Make Valentine's Day about loving you. Focus on becoming obsessed with yourself. This should be what you should be doing anyways every day, is being obsessed with yourself, loving yourself, seeing yourself as the most amazing goddess that you are. Focus on you. Make it about you being so amazing, magnetic, irresistible, irreplaceable, ethereal, a goddess, an absolute glowing, radiant goddess, because you are, or God, because you are. And then you'll know, yeah, they're thinking about me because I'm a goddess. Of course they're thinking about me, but make it about you. That way you're good regardless. That way, if they don't message you or anything, if you're not spending the day with them, you'll know you are all these things regardless, and you'll know that he feels and thinks these things about you. The more you fill your own cup and see yourself as great as you should be, you'll see through these pink colored glasses. But the point is to not let Valentine's Day, not even your birthday, the holidays, their birthday, the 3D, all of these 3D things confirm who you are and what you mean to them. Only you can say what you mean to them. Only you can decide. Somebody else might tell you, your friend, like, oh, they didn't message you on your birthday, girl, move on. They didn't, like, if you agree to it and you're like, yeah, then you just gave it that power and that meaning. You gave it that approval. You signed off on it. Therefore, that's what it is. So even if you agree on it, that's like you confirming it. So only you can confirm what you mean to people and who you are, period, because you are all that is, and who you are to other people. So don't let anything external, as like real as it feels, as in your face as it could be, like Valentine's Day, you can't even go to the grocery store without being reminded about Valentine's Day. Just continuous reminders of being alone, of being unloved. But we are assigning those meanings, but we know better. Remember who's in charge and who's the boss here. You are. Okay? Have a beautiful day.